This is Ephesians 4:26. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Aki, and pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice. We who are ready to live salute you. So I just want to go into this lesson, you know, and I'm going to call it learn how to spiritually diagnose yourself. Okay. Learn how to spiritually diagnose yourself. Okay. And the spirit basically came to me, um, because I was just thinking about how, you know, a brother or brothers could say something to you and or do something to you that offends you, right? And you could just try to let it go, but then it could come out either way because you were offended. You know, basically what the brother said to you offended you. Okay, and the fact that because me personally, just speaking for myself, I'm the type of brother I like to dead shit. I really don't like drama or trouble. Call on you like Yabashara Shah 4411, right? But you know, really things just sometimes they have to go there, so to speak. Sometimes, man. Sometimes you really got to get into a confrontation with a brother, and you may not want to. You know, sometimes brothers got to have arguments, man. I'm the kind of like easygoing brother. I don't like arguing with brothers, about things, man. But I've noticed in my walk that me just trying to let things go or sweep under things under the rug, um, is not good because you know those things eventually come out. And they come out. You know, you may say something or take issue with something, and deep down you haven't even really addressed where you were um, offended at. So the fact that you were offended and you never addressed it, you know, it could cause you to lash out at certain times, man. At certain things could trigger that old pain, you know. So we have to really address our own self, man. Let me get another scripture, man, because we really got to know ourselves, and you got to know when you are offended, when you're offending, man, and you have to address it, man. Uh, all right. Right. This is 2 Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Right. You got to examine yourself, man. Prove your own self. Test yourself, man. Know ye not your own selves, how that Yahweh Shai Hamashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates. Right? So we really got to know ourselves, man. You know, and what I'm learning in this truth is that confrontations have to happen, man. Sometimes, man. Scripture says, "Iron sharpeneth iron." So does a man sharpen the countenance of his friend. Roughly paraphrasing, man. So these confrontations sometimes are even arguments, you know, should serve to make us better. But if you repress things, you know, um, you could find yourself grudging against a brother or brothers, you know, without you even knowing it. All right. It may be something that you just try to put out of your mind, you know. Let me grab another one. You know, it might be something you put out of your mind, you know, but you know, deep down, it's in the core. It's in there. You know, you were offended, man. This is James 5:9. Grudge not one against another, brethren, lest he be condemned. Behold, the judge standeth before the door. Right? So, you know, you don't want to be grudging against brothers, you know, whether you know it or not, right? Because you can, what I'm learning is you could be angry with a brother and not know it. You could have beef with a brother and really not know it, you know, even though like you could, you know, you may say to yourself, okay, I was offended at that particular thing that brother said or that what that brother did, but if you didn't, you might just want to put it out of your mind and let it go. When really you should address it, man. You know, um, discreet, right? I think it says, bear with me. Debate. Right. This is Proverbs 25:9. Debate thy cause with thy neighbor himself, and discover not a secret to another, lest he that heareth it put thee to shame, and thine infamy turn not away. Right. So sometimes you got to go to your brother and really hash things out, man. Okay. Matter of fact, let me get another one. Right. This is Sirach. This is Sirach 20:1. There is a reproof that is not comely. Again, some man holdeth his tongue, and is wise. Right? Because you got that case too. You know, you don't want to be, angry. The scripture says, "Be not angry for every at a brother for every wrong." So not all reproofs are comely. That's where discernment comes in. It is better to reprove than to be angry secretly, and he that confesseth his fault shall be preserved from hurt. So yeah, you want to be angry secretly, man. You want to make your cause known right then and there. It's best to do that, because if you try to, just sweep it under the rug, let it go, then that's a wound or a scar or an issue that really hasn't been addressed. So something could come up that can trigger it, you know. And also, we got to be brotherly and respectful when doing it, man. When we are debating our cause, we want to be respectful. Considering ourselves. You know, Scripture says, if a brother offend, roughly paraphrasing, restore such an one in a spirit of meekness and fear. If a brother is going off, let him know, but be respectful with it. You know, and mainly, the point of this lesson is, address things. Don't be afraid to have a confrontation with the brothers. If brothers is brothers, then we should be able to have those moments. We should be able to have those debates. It's not a situation where brothers just don't got a voice, can't say nothing. You know, there's an order, there's a rank and file, of course. But it's best to address things that's on your chest than to hold them in. Because then it can come out weird and at the wrong time. And then you end up saying something, you're doing something, and you don't even understand why you're doing it. Then you sit back like, okay, I said that because I was offended at this. So it's good for us to come to each other and have these debates and address situations. But yeah, it's a little lesson I wanted to do. Hope it was edifying, and yeah, shalom.